Hi, good afternoon. My name is Bidemi, and today is Monday. I know so many people will be at work, to be in their businesses. So, I'm going to conclude my teaching on parenting today. So, tomorrow we are going to start another new, fresh topic. Today, I'll be concluding on the role of mothers in raising daughters with the right value systems. The role of mothers in raising daughters with the right value systems. So I already explained in my various teachings of what value systems are. They're just like guidelines that one must live by. They're just basic guidelines one must live by. Welcome, Patricia. I see you. Good afternoon. So, what are those basic ingredients that a mother must raise in her daughters? There's a whole lot of work that mothers must do to be able to raise the best of daughters. Welcome, Elizabeth Wuraola Adeshola. So good to see you. Good afternoon, Patricia. Is about to pass through here. So mothers have a lot of role to play because if women understand the power, the strength that they carry, they won't be able to, how do I put it? They won't be trying to equate, yeah. They won't be trying to want to equate a man and a woman because they are two different beings with unique abilities and strength. Unique abilities and strength. So a lot of responsibility also lies with our loving mothers to raise up the best of daughters. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if our women, or if our daughters that we want to raise up as women, if they are not properly raised, that's where you find out that some of them become single parents at a very young age. You know why? Because there are some basic things that were not there, and some other things that they do, prostitution, a lot of it. In fact, young girls are not going into prostitution. I hope you know that. I know you know, but a lot of them. Why? Because the anchor, the basics of what makes them a personality has not been properly imputed into them. And the ways whereby you can raise the best. Let me just finish. Okay. I think we are back up. Okay, I think it was a network. Okay, we're back. So, like I was saying, so mothers have a role to play in ensuring that they raise the best of daughters. So, I I gave an acronym for the meaning of mother. I did an acronym for it. And this is it. M for mother. M stands for mother. What is the dictionary meaning of a mother? A dictionary meaning of a mother is bringing up a child with care and affection. Bringing up a child with care and affection. The reason why our daughters go into a lot of things that are not right is because they don't feel loved. Welcome, Queen Gift. I see you. They don't feel loved. They don't feel appreciated. Their self-esteem has not been built. They are broken inside. They are looking for affirmations. They are looking for someone just to tell them, you look beautiful. You are special. They just need people to tell them. So when a guy walks up to them and tells them, You are beautiful and I love you. They are they begin to run helter skelter. They begin to wonder, wow. So M for acronym. Now I'm explaining the acronym. I came up with the acronym for mother. Stands for mother. A mother is someone who brings up a child with care and affection. So as mothers, you must be able to, show your daughter a lot of care and a lot of affection. That's now O, the acronym for mother, simply means that bring up your daughter to become our original self. Bring up your daughter to become our original self. For example, if you tell a lady that you look beautiful naturally without makeup, they're going to argue with you. And of a truth, most ladies are much more beautiful without, they will be surprised and carried away. You are right, Queen Gift. Most women, most ladies look beautiful without makeup, naturally. Even their natural hair, by plaiting their hair naturally neat and tidy, they are naturally beautiful. But when you tell them, they're going to argue with you. They will find it. Okay, I think the network is better now. So my number 2 point is O stands for, I've changed my location, so it's a lot more better now. So let me just look for somewhere. So O stands for, I called it original self. Original self. That's raising up your daughters to be their original self. Is very important. So self-worth and self-esteem. You bring up their self-worth and self-esteem by doing that. Then the T for mothers is they have to be able to trust you. They have to be able to trust you to share how they feel with you. They have to be able to confide in you without you using it against them. Because sometimes they go through a lot, but they don't get to tell you. They don't get to let you know what's going on in their life. So as a mother, your daughters have to be able to trust you, to explain to you what is really going on in their life. So my next point is H. H is help her to become a better person. Help your daughters to become better. And how do you do that? You do that by, it's actually a serious work for you to become a better person. It's not automatic. It has to do with conscious and deliberate efforts. That's how you become a better person. And how you can do that is to ensure that you teach her or you teach your daughters about effective use of time management. You also teach them to the importance of reading. I mention it a lot. I usually, in fact, almost all my podcasts, it might not be almost all, but I talk a lot about reading, about getting the right knowledge. So you must be able to teach them the effective use of time. One, the importance of reading, why it is important that they should also read, to be lover of knowledge, the right knowledge. So it's important you do that. Then the E for mother stands for an example. You have to be their role model. You have to be someone they look up to, even as a mother. You have to be an example to them. You can't say one thing and do another, because they watch actions. Is through that action speaks louder than voice, than words. So when you tell them something, they're trying to observe, they're trying to look at you to be sure that you are practicing what you are preaching. That's what they want to ensure that you're doing, that you're practicing what you're preaching. So be an example to them, be a role model to them. It's very, very important. Then R for mother, the last letter R stands for responsibility. It stands for responsibility. You must be able to teach them on who a valuable woman is. Teach them who a valuable woman is. Then also let them know the do's and don'ts for women. Yes, there are do's and don'ts for women. Teach her to become a better personality. I already mentioned to read, to study, to research, and how to effectively use her time. So teach her to become a personality. Like I've explained the personality in one of my teachings. A personality is someone who is not being driven by emotions. A personality is someone who is not being driven by reflexes. So if something happens to you now, someone who is a personality first sits down to analyze the situation. Okay, what is happening? What is going on? Is this true? Is this false? So as mothers, you must train your daughters not to be, okay, for example, last week, while I went out, a lady on the road was making a call and she was shouting. But I understand most of these white people, sometimes when they shout on the road, it could be as a result of their boyfriends. They are very funny set of people. So to become a personality, you have to train your emotions. You have to be able to express your emotions. Emotions are good. It was God that put it there. It's nothing wrong with it. But when it's not being put, when it's not being directed into in the right manner, it becomes dangerous. It becomes it's not good enough. So as a mother, train your kids, not your daughters, not to always respond with the reflex. They have to be able to become a personality. And for a woman who wants to live, for example, depending on the profession your daughter want to go into, she might want to be this, she might want to be that. She can't do that when she's being ruled by emotions. She can't lead properly when she's being ruled by emotions. She has to become a personality. So I hope you've been able to learn something. M, I say, stands for mother. O stands for, what is O? Let's see. What is my O? My notes are here, sorry. O stands for original self. Teach her to become our original self. T stands for let your daughter be able to trust you. H stands for help her to become a better person. E stands for be our example and be our role model. Be a role model to her. Then R stands for responsibility. Teach her who a valuable woman is, the do's and don'ts of women, and teach her to become a better personality. Read, study, research, and proper use of time. I hope you've been able to learn something. Let's share this so that people can. I think there were some hiccups during the broadcast, but I'm going to ensure that I'm going to try as much as possible that it gets better tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be treating I have something exciting for you guys coming in this week. Something interesting, something illuminating, and I hope you're going to enjoy. Let me just say hello to everybody before I go. Good afternoon, Patricia. How are you today? Elizabeth Wurala, so good to see you. Adeleke Adekeye, so good to see you. Queen Gift, how are you today? My beautiful wife, I see you. Davidson Enofe and Queen Shonya. I do have a productive day ahead, and get back to work as usual. Get productive, use your time effectively, And I'm sure you'll be very okay. Do have a beautiful day. Bye and God bless.